don't know if you can see me, so I might have to do it again in a minute. And the light's not good because I ain't got the light on in here, but I've got it on out there because I don't want to wake Pinky up because she's asleep. Kids are in bed, and I just wanted to say why I blog on my Facebook page, Home Educating the Mad Lads, and why I blog. I've had my blog about 3 years now, and I started it because we home educate, we homeschool, and when I was looking into homeschooling, because I didn't actually really know anybody that was doing it, the thing that made it more kind of accessible to me was reading blogs and finding out about all the families that were doing it, and realising that it weren't just, you know, a couple of weirdos or just people in other countries or people who were richer than me or whatever. There was normal, regular families doing it, and it just made me see that I could maybe do it. And the way they reached out to other people and made other people feel like they weren't alone in the decisions and things like that just really appealed to me. And I thought I could start my own up to try and, you know, not only show other people that it can be done and encourage other people, but to also show that we're not perfect. I mean, my house is you know, my house isn't a show home. You know that sometimes things don't run smoothly. Sometimes I think, oh my god, can I do this? But sometimes things are amazing. So I try and put across an honest example of home education, because I don't really like blogs and vlogs that pretend everything is marvellous all the time, because then that just makes other people feel worse. I think it's better to show the bad times and the good times instead of just making out it's something it's not. So yeah. And my vlog on YouTube, which I admit I'm nowhere near as good at as my blog, because I think I write things more coherently than I say them, and I can't do all special effects and things and filming. But I've had that about 6 months, and that again was because when I was considering not just home education, but things like home education, cloth nappies, cloth diapers, attachment parenting, you know, all sorts of things that I was interested in, the way I wanted to live my life and raise my kids and things, that I didn't necessarily know anybody doing that. And looking at people like Lou Elastic and the Hippie Shake, Jamarel, I have to say it right, Jamarel's Larger Family Table, Farmhouse Full, Parsnips and Parsimony, I can't say it properly, but and there's probably some others, Andrea Mills, you know, all those YouTube channels, just making me feel like I'm not the only one who wants to do things like this. I'm not the only one who feels like this. I can do things like that. And I've always enjoyed having a diary and writing things down and, you know, keeping a record of time. It's just this is a more public way of doing it. And when I get messages from my blog from people saying that I've inspired them to home educate, or I've made them feel like they can do it, or thank you for sharing things, it makes me feel really good, and it makes me feel like I've reached out to someone in the way that the other bloggers reached out to me and made me feel like I could do it. Just I hope it's coming across. The other reason is my husband works a lot and he works nights, and my mum comes and sees me, and I meet other mothers on home ed meetups and things, but a lot of the time I am on my own, and sometimes with the kids, and sometimes I feel like I want someone to talk to, someone to rant to. So if I'm do a blog post and then I get all this support from other homeschool mums, all this support and love and or they just say, oh yeah, that happened to me, and it just makes me feel like I've got a bit of more of a community, you know. So it's good for me as well. Thing with the blog is, or a vlog, you do get a few nasty people. I've not had many. I've been quite lucky with that. But if you do, it's just the same as anything. Just ignore them. There's clearly something not right there if they can't, you know, go past something without abusing you, you know. So don't let it put you off. If you let bullies put you off, you won't do anything, and that counts for blogs and vlogs as well. As ignore them. The other reason I do a blog and a vlog and my book, Home Educating the Mad Lads, is I've got a bit of a worry that if anything was to happen to me, or there was to be a falling out or whatever, and my kids couldn't come and ask me things, at least the blog's there and the vlog's there for them to find out how it was when they were little, why, you know, mummy and daddy made the decisions made to bring you up a little bit differently, things like that. So if they ever go looking for answers about that sort of thing, they'll still be able to find something if I'm not here. And that's a bit morbid, but that is a consideration with it. I mean, somebody said to me the other day, put in, because my blog's on Facebook, put in your problems on Facebook isn't the answer. You're not the only one struggling. And I'm like, that's kind of the point. That's why I put it on Facebook, that I've had a bad day, or that somebody judged my parenting and it made me feel bad, because I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not the only one. And if I write a blog post or a vlog displaying that, then somebody reading it or watching it will know that they're not alone as well. That they're not the only one. And hopefully make them feel better, or at least make them feel like, yeah, I'm not the only one, I can do this. So yeah, that's why really. That and obviously I like running my mouth off and going on and on and on, as my husband would tell you. But yeah, that's just a little thing to tell you why. I mean, obviously everybody has their own boundaries. I've said I do say if I'm having a bad day or whatever, but my personal boundaries are, I wouldn't show. I might say, oh, one of my kids got a bit difficult, but I wouldn't actually show them having a paddy, or show them being mean to each other, or show them in the bath. Again, I'm not judging other people do that, but to me that's a line I wouldn't cross. I wouldn't show them in the bath. I wouldn't show anything potty training related, anything that I felt like when they were old they'd think, oh, what's she shared that for, you know. So when people go on about, oh, you know, your kid's privacy, I mean, like I say, we've all got our own boundaries. Some people don't even put their kids' photos on their faces on blogs, which I don't mind doing that, but I have certain boundaries. But if they ever said to me, you know, don't put that picture on, or don't film me doing this, then I wouldn't do it. I'm not in the business of forcing them to do it. I mean, it is just, apart from offering support, it is meant to be a bit of fun. I'm not going to force them to do anything. But for the moment, while they're quite happy and I'm quite happy, then I carry on doing it. Yeah, I'm going to go now. I'm going to try and get this one in her bed. And see, you make all these plans of things you can do when your kids are in bed, but when they are in bed, you're just tired, aren't you? I've got to get up early in the morning as well. Like, the kids don't get up early anyway. So yeah, that's just my little why I do this. If you do like my blogs and vlogs, thank you so much for your support, because it just makes me feel, you know, better. Anyway, good night.